Security analyst Yaakov Lapin joining us this morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Lapin, for your time on this truly exciting morning, and yet many buts, many question marks still hovering above. Perhaps let's begin with what Ariel Osron just mentioned, the question marks regarding the next phases of the deal. What stands out for you?
Well, let's just take a sort of recap of where we are right now. Just the fact that we have reached an agreement in which Hamas is going to deliver every living hostage, all 20 of them, to Israel. And Israel retains more than 50% security control with troops and IDF boots on the ground. More than 50% of Gaza remains under Israeli control is a deal that I honestly, in the lead up to it, was skeptical that could be reached. And I'm amazed that it was reached. I think that it is a major strategic achievement for Israel to have been able to reach this kind of deal. And this sets up Israel in a way that really very few thought could be done for the next stage. Now, the next stage is going to be extremely tricky, because if you look at the Trump proposal, we are talking about the disarmament of Hamas. We are talking about demilitarizing the Gaza Strip. And now they're going to be sending in some sort of multinational force to try and carry that out. Now, to me, based on everything that we know from past experience, both in Gaza and in other arenas like Lebanon, there is no chance that any foreign international force is going to be destroying the tunnels of Gaza City, is going to be taking on Hamas's thousands of armed operatives that are spread out in the areas of Gaza that they control. And therefore, what we are seeing, in my view, is the beginning of a countdown clock until the next clash. So long as Israel is determined to enforce the clauses of this Trump agreement, it will be able to say at a certain point, look, you've tried to disarm Hamas, you haven't succeeded, their numbers would probably only be growing at this time. And so it's only a matter of time, in my view, until Israel begins implementing itself the clauses of the Trump plan, because there will be a major failure in all likelihood by any international force to do this. We're not there now. This is not something that's going to happen tomorrow. But the fact that Israel controls more than 50% of Gaza, we can all look at this yellow line, so-called yellow line, the new redeployment, means that from that position, the IDF will be well placed to start enforcing the remainder of the Trump plan. And let's also remember that we have multiple militias, anti-Hamas militias, which have been fighting Hamas right into the recent hours, killing Hamas operatives. Hamas operatives have been killing them. Clashes reported throughout Gaza.
Yeah, I think this is the last thing, Mr. Lapin, that we want to talk about on this this emotional day for Israel and Israelis is what's happening in the Gaza Strip. But it is impossible not to, because what we've seen in the span of the past couple of days is insane.
Yeah, it's really, a major challenge to Hamas's attempt to reassert itself. Now, we see that Hamas is trying to settle accounts with a number of militias, which it has accused of trying to end its rule and cooperating with Israel, et cetera, et cetera. We know that we've got the Abu Shabab militia that's going to remain in southern Gaza, because that area remains under Israeli security control. I think it's going to be critical for Israel now to offer its protection to the Abu Shabab militia, to make sure that it doesn't go down the same route as, for example, the southern Lebanese army. The whole of the Middle East is watching how Israel treats that militia, which Israel has been supporting, because this is all about the credibility of Israel as an ally. If you want to become an ally of Israel, is it going to be worth your while? That's the question that multiple Middle Eastern actors will be asking themselves. And Israel's already off to a good start on that front because of the way that it's been protecting the Druze of Syria. So I think the question of the militias in Gaza is a really important one. There's a very real possibility here that they will be positioned in that area that the IDF controls in Gaza.